Hello boys and girls. Today we will be watching a video about the water cycle. By the end, we should be able to identify the four main parts of the water cycle. Go at your own speed and pause if needed. This can be watched as many times as you want. There is a self-check quiz at the end. What are the four parts of the water cycle? To find out, let's look back at the image from the first slide. The four parts we can see are evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. Let's take a closer look at what all of this means. Evaporation is the first part of the water cycle. We can see that evaporation is over on the left of our diagram. Let's take a closer look at just that section. Evaporation happens when the sun heats up water on the ground. The water is evaporated from rivers, lakes, oceans, and ponds. When the water is heated, it becomes steam, or water vapor. Have you ever looked at a pot of boiling water or been in a bathroom with the hot water running in the shower? You may see steam in the air. This is water vapor. Condensation is the second part of the water cycle. We can see condensation at the top of our diagram in the clouds. Let's take a closer look at what condensation is. Condensation is when the warm water vapor travels up in the air and becomes cool. When the water vapor cools, it begins to change back into liquid form. This results in clouds. The cloud will grow larger and larger as more water vapor collects. What happens when the cloud becomes too heavy with water? Precipitation. Precipitation is the third part of the water cycle. Precipitation is over on the right of our diagram. Let's take a closer look at this gray cloud to learn more about precipitation. Precipitation happens when the condensed water in the air, or clouds, cannot be held anymore. The cloud gets very heavy and releases the water back to Earth. Depending on the ground temperature, the precipitation comes down as rain, hail, sleet, or snow. Collection is the final part of the water cycle. Collection is located at the bottom of our diagram. Let's find out what collection is. Collection is when the precipitation falls back to Earth and collects in oceans, lakes, rivers, and other parts of land. Once the water has recollected on the ground, the cycle can start over and over again. Let's quiz ourselves to see what we have learned. Look at the diagram. What is letter A representing? If you said evaporation, you are right. The sun is collecting the water. What is letter B representing? If you said condensation, you are right. The cloud is formed in the sky. What is letter C representing? If you said precipitation, you are right. The cloud was too heavy and is releasing the rain back to Earth. What is letter D representing? If you said collection, you are right. The precipitation is collecting in the ocean below to start the cycle all over again. Now we know the four main parts of the water cycle: evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collection. I hope you enjoyed watching.